Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Some peace out to the rest of it. You know who it is with the press and why. Each one, reach one, teach one. The message is important. I'm not so much. This being said, this message is about something specific. Jay Cash's last video by the sister and how she's in on it. And I'm talking to the Jay Cashes out there. I'm talking to Jay Cash and the other Jay Cashes. A lot of us have some lady relatives that just ain't gonna spill certain beans that need to be spilled. We got lady relatives that are not going to tell us certain things that we need to know. They don't mind having their own kids, but they're not so sure that their brothers deserve to have a satisfying heterosexual orgasmic experience, let alone kids. What I want to say is this. I understand I got your side of the story. I don't have hers. And so in order to be fair, I'm going to put in a disclaimer that this is based on your side of the story. I don't expect to ever get her side of the story directly from her, but other ladies may be able to put their sides of the story in. And I do recommend Jay Cash going to Jessica X's panel tomorrow that she's going to have about this. If I got time, I might do it myself. I don't know what time it's going to be where I am. I don't know what time it's going to be where she is in the UK. But where I am, depending on the time of year, is between 3 to 5 hours ahead of the UK. So I may or may not be able to join her. Anyway, listen. If she is in on this, consciously or subconsciously, that shows it's a war. She is one of multiple, one of many that puts the gender interest above the bloodline interest. In other words, she's one of many who would rather you be bred out of the next generation and not genetically survive into the next generation, even though you are her blood, than for her to see you genetically survive into the next generation. Now, the funny thing is you already got a son. You're going to be able to tell how malicious her intent is, or how malicious her subconscious is, based on one thing. Proportion to the time that they're exposed to each other. Because it's different if they just don't see each other that often. But proportional to the time they're exposed to each other, you must look and see how well she bonds with her nephew. If she bonds with him well, based on the time that she's exposed, there's not much malice in this. If she does not bond well with him based on the time, proportional to the time they're exposed to each other, and that means either she sees you as a genetic inferior and therefore sees him as the same. In other words, she believes that his mother should have never selected you. Or she believes that that's not her nephew, meaning not your son, because she doesn't think that his mother did, in fact, select you to sire the baby, rather just to raise the baby. That's how you're going to be able to tell. You'll need to watch for a long time, form your own conclusions. But that's the criteria by which you can form the conclusion. That's the measuring stick. The assessment in the end is up to you. You don't need to trust me over your own instincts and your own lifelong knowledge of your sibling, just to be fair to her. But the other thing too to factor in is that your sister may be loyal to you. However, she may just not be playing favorites. If that's the case though, she'd be more honest. It is possible. Not playing favorites with your family is different from being disloyal to them. But when you're not playing favorites with your family, you let them know ahead of time that you ain't gonna play no favorites. That's the difference there. So if she can tolerate you being just as dispassionately judgmental of her without playing favorites, unbiased in her favor, and she can tolerate it because that's fair, then she's being fair. But if she could not tolerate the same, then what she's doing is not fair. And that means that she does have some bit of narcissism, seeing herself as better than you. And this is not just for you to know, J Cash, but for the other ones in a similar scenario. I hope this helps. And I hope one day this recording won't be necessary anymore. But in the meantime, hopefully it will benefit you. Thanks for listening. Assalamu alaikum. Blackout.